Well, I'll say on behalf of the U.S. government, it's very important press of the restart button for our relationship with the Chickasaw and Choctaw nations. Being in dispute is no fun for the tribes or for the U.S. government. Working together on what we can do in upholding our trust and treaty obligations to the tribes can do to uphold their people is what this is all about.
And then how about you?
For me, it's thinking about our ancestors that have fought and came across the Trail of Tears to have now. We are actually seeing the vision that they set forth to have a relationship with the federal government to resolve disputes for the betterment of all of our tribal members. That's what this is all about. And it is truly turning the page in history, I believe. I think it's a new day that's dawning. And I appreciate the Secretary and Governor Anatobi of the Chickasaw Nation for really making this a reality.
Well, we're focusing on what will be best for our people. So we'll consistently be applying any resources that we have to enhance their lives. And whatever it may be, this settlement or any earnings that we have, they'll go toward our people's betterment.
Any kind of resources you have in mind?
Well,
Specifically?
we're consistently looking at new programs, the expansion of health, education, our cultural programs. All those things are on our agenda.
Well, and then also we want to work with the Secretary in regards to natural resources. That's part of their responsibility and our responsibility as well. So we want to make sure and how can we partner for those, as well as provide the cultural, the historical pieces that we continue to focus on, the social programs, as well as sustainability for our tribes.
And I'm assuming you guys plan to keep this strong relationship amongst each other.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a short timer by the nature of the job. I serve at the pleasure of President Obama. When he's out of office, so am I. So I think one of the keys for us and for my colleagues in the Department of the Interior is how do we make sure that the career staff that carries this good work forward have the kind of support that they need to provide these two leaders and leaders throughout Indian country. There's now 567 federally recognized tribes, have the kind of relationship, not just with the Department of the Interior, but the other departments of the U.S. government, to move their nations forward in a constructive way. So I chair the White House Council on Native American Affairs. It's created by President Obama. He also has held the Tribal Nations Conference every single year to bring every one of the tribal nations to Washington, D.C. that wants to come to hear from him and his cabinet personally. Those are things that we are working hard to continue so that the next administration, no matter who the president is, will have a roadmap for the future with Indian country that's been different than the roadmap from the past.
We will strengthen our relationships and improve on our partnership that we have with the Department of Interior and the Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Love it.